17, starting in verse 11, the 10 lepers that Jesus cleansed. On the way to Jerusalem, he was passing along between Samaria and Galilee, and he entered a village. He was met by 10 lepers who stood at a distance and lifted up their voices, saying, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. When he saw them, he said to them, Go and show yourselves to the priest. And they went and were cleansed. Then one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back, praising God with a loud voice, and he fell on his face at Jesus' feet, giving him thanks. Now he was a Samaritan. Then Jesus answered, Were not 10 cleansed? Where are the 9? Was not one found to return and give praise to God except this foreigner? And he said to him, Rise and go your way. Your faith has made you well. Now, what is going on here? Jesus actually is taking a chance being around these lepers. These lepers are supposed to be in their own colony. They're not even supposed to be around people. I don't know how they find out Jesus is coming or see him or whatever, know it's him or somebody tells them it's him. But here he comes, and they say, Jesus. They cry out to the one person who is able to help them. Leprosy is a terrible thing. It's still in this world, unfortunately. We, in this country, it's kind of foreign to us because we haven't seen it for years and years and years. Only people who may go to different, maybe third world countries have seen it. But a terrible thing. But it eats away, if I understand it correctly, at your outer extremities, your fingers and your hands, your nose, your ear, and all this. And it just eats away, and it just keeps eating away. Well, Jesus heals these people. Now, it doesn't say, a lot of people want to say that the guy that came back, he came back and Jesus made him whole. He gave him back his fingers and his nose. No, you can't do that because it doesn't say that in Scripture. Maybe he did. I don't know. But it appears this man was thankful. They went and did what Jesus told them to do, but this one man comes back. He is very thankful, and he realizes that it was Jesus that did this, and he's willing to come back and thank him. And it appears that Jesus, in doing this, is making him whole of what? His sins and his state of sinfulness and righteousness is what it appears to be happening here. But we have to be careful when we add, well, yes, Jesus added all this back. That's what God did. We don't know that. We can't add to the Scripture. But it's a wonderful thing that Jesus does heal. He can heal. But he was willing to help this one man just a little bit more somehow, some way, because what? He came back and thanked him. The other 9 should have been thankful, but this one was truly thankful. And he did come back to Jesus. And he's an outsider. As a matter of fact, Samaritans and Jews don't get along. They don't like each other. But this was the man that came back. And Jesus is saying sometimes it's the one who is the most outcast, who is the most thankful, who is the one who is willing to come back and thank him and see